record it, drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never.
Hey everybody, how we doing today?
Hello.
We are here today showing episode 3. I know we're a little bit late, but you wouldn't believe the week we had. And I'm sure you had a crazy week too, but our mind at least was off the chain. So, but we're here relaxing now for a moment. And we got to get back to it again next week, but that's a whole nother story. But we're going to be talking today about being thankful. You know, even though Thanksgiving is over, but we are still in the season of being thankful.
Yeah, but most of us are still eating leftovers. So it's it's not really officially over till the leftovers are gone. So
Yeah, I guess that's true.
it's still
too.
Thanksgiving.
But then you throw them in the freezer and they stay there for 6 months, and then you get
No, you eat them
turkey in April. But
sometimes.
that's a whole nother story. Okay, anyway. But so what we're going to be discussing today is being thankful, okay? And but before we get started, though, I want to make sure you guys smash that like button, just like you smashed that turkey and them greens
And them greens
and the
and that
mashed potato
dressing.
and the dressing, just
That
like you
dressing.
smashed all that. Smash that
dressing.
like button. Also subscribe so you can get our latest content and helping our people out today with positive affirmations in life, and whatever else it is that we need to talk about to really help people get back on the right track, including ourselves, because really when we're talking about this stuff, we really talking to ourselves.
It's things that come to us in our conversation.
Yeah, it really does. So but you'll be getting more content more and more, but like I say, this is a very busy season, and things happen. So to get to the subject matter, we're going to be talking again about being thankful.
Wait.
What happened?
Wait. They got to see my shirt.
Oh,
Wait.
Lord have mercy.
Hold on. Okay. See that? That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
And that was why we late today.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Roll Tide.
Mm-hmm. Alabama.
Okay,
Yeah.
we back.
Yeah. The Bears do good too, but anyway, we'll see about that tomorrow. Being thankful. Being thankful for what you have today, okay? Because think about it. Look around. There's sickness, there's disappointments, there's,
All
death,
kinds of things.
economic woes, all kinds of things are trying to interfere with our ability to be thankful in this season. And really, to be quite honest, this whole year. Okay. But even with all that going on, we can't let it shake us. God has given us the ability to be able to ignore to some degree those things that really touch our spirits and our souls, but to understand that if we're on this side of the dirt, we still have an obligation, I believe, to still be thankful for what He has blessed us with, and to see tomorrow. Okay, so
Obligation and opportunity.
oh yes, and most definitely opportunities.
We talked about this, and I guess in our conversations that we have, we just talk about how so much is going on, and we, like you said, we sometimes get distracted, right?
Oh yeah.
We get distracted and forget to be thankful in all things.
Yeah, so, and that distraction comes in many ways, but the thing that we have to be mindful of is that we have to be present. We have to be present in the lives of those who we truly care about, because we got to understand, sometimes selfishness sets its greedy head up and says that it's all about me. Well, your true happiness is only going to come when you are helping other people.
Yeah.
Your true happiness is only going to come when you have set your sights on helping other people through their issues. Okay, because everybody's going through something. And some folks, they got a smile on their face and they look so cheery, and next thing you know, they've done something terrible to themselves, and it's like, well, what happened? I was just talking to her or him, and he was smiling at. No, everybody is going through something. So people around you, talk to them, FaceTime them.
Yeah.
Text them, call them. Any chance that you can get, because it's not always peaches and cream with everybody out there, especially today. So
This is, I mean, because we have technology, and
yeah,
that's one of the
yeah,
things I'm thankful for.
exactly. Well, that's true.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm thankful
yeah,
for, because with everything that was happening, everyone's having to stay home and not get together like they normally do and have everybody over for Thanksgiving.
right. Oh wow, yeah,
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 right. So one of the things that I'm thankful for is the opportunity to use technology, um, because we were able to play games and
yeah, yeah.
um,
That was good. Yeah,
yeah, and using Zoom and using just all the different platforms that we have now in order to reach out and making sure that we just, if it's just a how are you, reach out, because I think you call everybody.
yeah. I did.
You
Yeah,
called everybody on Thanksgiving just to reach out. Even though we can't be together, we can
yeah,
still reach out and just see how you're doing. Just let you know that we're thinking about you. That's
exactly.
that's the main thing. Just let them know you're thinking about them.
And there's an old saying my mom used to tell me, and I don't know if it was a song or what, but it was a saying that she would say, "Give me my roses while I live. Don't wait till I'm
I think it was a
dead."
song.
Was that a song?
I
I
don't know.
don't
I
know if
always
she
heard
said
it in
that,
church.
but yeah, give me my roses while I live. Don't wait till I'm dead in the casket, or my graveyard, that you all of a sudden now you want to bring me roses.
If that's a song, let us know,
Yeah,
because I know I heard it in church.
yeah, I know the old folks will know that.
Yeah,
That's for
we know.
sure.
If it's a
But
song, let us know.
that's true. Tell folks you love them now.
Yeah.
Don't be crying all at their funeral and you ain't talked to them in the last 3 years.
Say,
Don't be
hey,
doing that.
how you doing?
Tell them that you love them. Tell them, hey, what's going on? How
Yes.
you doing today? Do you need anything?
Mm-hmm.
Even though you may have a little, you'd be surprised at what little you have would be a tremendous blessing for you to share it with someone else.
Yes.
So talk to people. Call up that cousin, that friend of yours that you haven't spoken to in years. You may be chiming on their Facebook post, but voice,
Yeah.
goes a
Yeah.
long way.
Yeah.
Goes along, especially a caring voice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so we just want to just to throw these little ideas in your head, because today we got to stick together more than anything.
Yeah.
More than anything else, because the only way to get through trials and tribulations is to have that friend, to have that other person next to you that can understand your position, understand what you're going through, and
Why you touching all up on me?
because I'm thankful.
Anything.
Anyway, before this get out of hand, yeah. But the thing about it is, we need to understand that we are on in this world, on this earth together. Okay, we are not islands set alone where we can just live by ourselves. And no,
Right.
it don't work that way. There's no true
Right.
happiness. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much resources you have. If you have set yourself on an island, you have set yourself apart from everyone else, you are miserable.
Mm-hmm.
End of story.
Yeah.
Because God created us all to be
Connected.
connected,
Mm-hmm.
cohabitate, to
Mm-hmm.
be to touch each other, to feel. When the last time you really hugged someone?
Mm-hmm. Which we
Right?
can't hug with
Yeah,
COVID.
exactly.
Oh,
This thing. There's some folks out there really tripping
they
right
need,
now
yeah.
because they can't hug their kids. They can't
Yeah.
hug their loved ones. A hug.
A hug.
She used to get on me all the time. Why you always hugging all over people?
Mm-hmm.
Just my love language. I just hug. I like to touch. It's one of these things. It's like,
They say
but
he
you
gives
can't.
the best hugs. That's what I hear. Word on the street.
But you can't no more.
No hugging.
Unless you got on 4 masks. A double.
Nope.
A double.
No, you fist bump.
Yeah. I mean,
Not even that. You could elbow.
yeah, but you can't. And it's really hard out there for everyone.
It
So,
is. Especially
um,
those people whose love language is
touch.
touch, physical touch.
Yeah, like me. Touch stuff.
All up on me.
But yeah, it's let's be mindful of that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God put us on this earth to be together, He put us on this earth to help the less fortunate. He put us on this earth to be a blessing.
Yeah.
That's what the word says. We're supposed to be a blessing. Okay.
See, I always think about that, like in terms of just with school when you're talking about that physical touch thing, because I think about it and how we all have to be socially distanced and everything.
Yeah.
And there are some kids that need that physical touch, that
There
need,
are. Yes.
you know,
Big
that
time.
run up and hug you and stuff. And it's like you feel for them because that is their love language and you know that's what they're doing. But you still have to be distanced because you're supposed to be socially distanced. So
Right.
you have to kind of walk that fine line. Let them know that you care. Let them know that, you're there for them. You might give them that fist bump or that elbow, but just let them know this is only what's going. I'm sorry, I got distracted by this camera. This is only for a time being.
Well,
Like, what is going on?
technology going crazy on me. What happened?
It sees me.
Hello?
That is there. When I think about us being thankful and what's going on right now, I do think about how, the kids at school, for those who don't know, I teach. So I think about how their love language, and you can tell those love language, they want to be around you, they want to be close to you, they want to give you a hug and all.
Yeah.
And you can tell that, but you can't do that. You're not supposed to hug the kids. You're not supposed to, they're supposed to be socially distanced. And that, I think, just as humans, just as people, just recognizing that, letting people know, letting kids know that you care, that you're someone they can talk to. Just call up your family, your friends. Just let them know that you understand that they are going, particularly those people are going through, and it's a little more difficult to them than those who. I mean, our nephew, he was made for socially distancing. He been in the house
Yeah.
since March and good with that. So there are some people who have been in the house and they're okay to go home every day and sit and don't leave the house all weekend. But then there are some that are used to having people around and all that. So you got to be mindful of just the different personalities and how we are all different. And even those that are sitting in the house,
Mm-hmm.
reach out to him. I mean, he came over for Thanksgiving. Reach out to him, check up on them, let them know. Just hearing their voice, but they can talk to you at their house. I get it. I get it. They're okay with that.
So basically, hey, go talk to somebody, that you haven't spoken to in a while. Go see someone you haven't spoken to in a while. It's like,
Nothing's promised to us.
nothing's promised to us. It's not God's plan. You need to understand this. It is not God's plan for us to be isolated from one another. It is not God's plan for us to be begging for bread.
Yeah.
It is not God's plan for us to be sick. It is not, whether, I don't care what you've heard. It is not God's plan for us to suffer from any of these things. And, unfortunately, like things come up, but we have to be prepared. You got to be thankful that you're on this earth another day to get those things that you've done wrong and to correct those. To learn.
Yeah. We're always
Another
supposed to be
opportunity.
learning.
This is a whole nother.
Opportunities
Every
to
day
learn.
you wake up is another opportunity for you to correct those wrongs. Get your health right. God ain't. This is my thing, health, because I've overcome so much in my own personal health that I know the road of destruction that I was headed down. But the ding ding moment, listening to God, on what I need to do, is why I'm here today. And this has been a 6-year journey for me. And so I'm still here.
Yeah.
And so with that, it's like you got another day to get this thing right. Unfortunately, there's some folks who they didn't get it right. They left here in their situation, but I don't believe it was for them to leave as early as they did.
Yeah.
So with that, take the opportunity to open your mind to different things that you may not like, you may not be familiar with, it may make you uncomfortable, but it's a road that God wants you to go down that's going to resolve a lot of issues that you're dealing with. It's going to answer the prayers that you've been asking for, because how selfish is it of us to say, I'm praying to God for him to give us our finances, our dreams, our goals, to fix my health, but we want to stay the same.
Yeah. We don't want to change or be challenged to change.
Isn't the condition you in the reason
It's uncomfortable.
you stayed the same?
But
Very
it's
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
But
It's uncomfortable to change. It's uncomfortable.
you got to change. There's only way that you're going to go. I don't know how many roads or direct roads they are, but every road that I've ever been on, there's always been a turn, there's been a curve, there's been this, it's been that, but it's never been a straight line. Hit the straight line and you go exactly where you need to go. Nowhere. And life is the same way. And so every day that you get up in the morning, be thankful that you are going to be willing to make a turn.
Yeah.
You are going to be willing to change directions. You're going to be willing to listen to God and say, hey, okay, I hear you. I'm not comfortable with this, like Monica was saying, but hey, I'm going to do it, because you're going to have to change. Think about it. Even to be saved, you know, I don't want to be ultra religious here, but talking to, you know, some of the folks who are familiar with this, even to be saved, you have to be changed from your old ways. Think about that. But God says, hey, for you to be prosperous in the things that you're doing, you got to change what you're doing and do something else.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't do that. No.
Well, let's talk about being fit, because that just happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
When was it? Yesterday we were in the gym. Okay.
You have revelation in the gym?
No, yesterday I was in. Well, you know, I've been going to the gym, so. But yesterday, in the gym, I mean, I think it was yesterday, but in order to normally, I get on a treadmill and then I want to go and immediately go get on the machines. But I'm having a shoulder issue. So in order for this shoulder issue to be fixed, I have to be willing to endure,
push through the pain,
and learn what I need to, and listen,
right?
And listen what I need to do in order to build muscle, to take care of my body, so I can get stronger, because it's just weaker. I can lift, and so I went to use the free weights instead, because just in my research, I've seen that the free weights will help me to build and surround that. And so, you know, even though working on the machine is more comfortable,
right?
I mean, I could do that. I got all that extra help and I can do that. But I need to be willing to go out of my comfort zone and do something that's going to stretch me, that's going to help me better myself. And so that's always with fitness, though. That's where I normally get all of my revelation. If I want to look a certain way, I'm going to have to learn, what are you doing? How do you do this? I have to learn. I have to be willing to do the research and do what I need to do in order to be my best self at 50 something. I just know it's over 50. That's all we need to know.
I know what it is. But in either case, you guys, we just, like I say, we just came here to encourage you, you know, to give you, you know, just another perspective on being thankful in this season and in this life, in this period, in this 2020 craziness, because, you know, we gotta we got to step it up and be intentional about the things that we do.
Yes.
Go call your loved ones, go call your friends that you haven't spoken to in a while, touch base with them, just ask them how they're doing, that see if they need anything, if you can help at all. Our thing is, health and wellness. It's like, hey, this is the time that we need to open our eyes, be intentional, because I personally believe that 2020 was basically a training ground. If you struck away from doing things in 2020 and was so fearful of this and that, and you didn't do anything, I think you're going to be in a hard place come 2021. Because I think the preparation for those who say, hey, I don't care what's going on in 2020, I'm going to keep forward and pursuing my goals, preparing myself health-wise, preparing myself with knowledge-wise. So when 2021 gets here, I believe that things are going to take off for all those who prepared themselves. And it pretty much has happened with every pandemic that has ever happened with mankind. There's always been that period where things just went crazy, but those who continued to push forward, when it came out of it, they were 100 times better. So we encourage you to take care of your health. Be mindful of your health. We're going to be talking about that in future episodes.
I like intentional.
Yes, it's like, you got to, we're going to talk about this. So, but in any case, we love you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button.
And
get the mashed potatoes off your lips. Smash the like button, and subscribe, and get your future episodes and alarms and alerts when we get them, and get these episodes out. And we hope to see you soon. Have a great day. See you next time.